the comp from DFM is actually kind of wild. This is a PRXR looking comp if I've ever seen one.
That's kind of
Double
cool, though.
flashes. Yoru Phoenix with Kaide on the Phoenix, and you're throwing Yatsuka on the Chamber.
Yeah, May's going to get some forward space over towards Seep, and can send Yatsuka away as well to be more of a premium on towards Garage, but currently, RRQ, they're just going to send some util in towards B and be stopped at the gates by Cess Smoke as May finds one yet.
And there they go as well, already getting the information. The grab while going through. Yatsuka with the shots. He's going for a little bit more as well. Good little dink, but Crazy Guy with the kill at the end.
Yeah, know some damage was done to Xpharaoh. So how do you want to try and triangulate this round as RRQ? Together in tandem towards spawn, Akame on the line.
Last player standing.
He did have an idea, but unfortunately sniped down at the end. Now it's going to be just Cess, who has stepped up, but now he really needs to step up to the plate.
Oh, some good frags to come through from Crazy Guy at the moment. Will they expect this flank to come through from Cess? IGL, the IGL potential here. Crazy Guy, we know that he's stated he wants to show that he can compete at the highest level and frag and call at the same time.
Really has to deliver. Neither side has utility though, so unfortunately the long suppressor getting spotted as Xpharaoh with a shot, RQ with a pistol.
Kaide is the one that's getting that orb over at the A side of things with that Phoenix as well, so I do like to see Ultimate maximize potential, especially with a cheap ult. You see the same with the Cypher as well. Right now, you kind of don't want to go into a Judge's home, though, in the garage, or maybe you do.
Oh no, they do! Just walk straight into it, and there they will meet their doom! You've got added cover with May as well, but he's also taken down. What is this, though? Crazy Guy.
Well, it's crazy, that's what it is.
He's absolutely lost his marbles. Found the first one, dropped the smoke. Akame for the trade.
Didn't expect a second member there. If you can get one more kill in this bonus round, you'd be looking all right. But for one yet, it is just that Marshall, and looks like Akame is going to hear them steps as the spike is retrieved, and not expecting Cess to be long. Hey, we've seen him run out of ammo before.
Yeah,
not again. Not again. Pearl flashbacks.
Oh, that would have been prepared for it at least, but you know what? The team's got this all covered. We're good. We're good. DFM is on the board.
They are indeed 3 alive as well is going to be good before they start, and they also had the bonus of being able to watch DFM play the other day before seeing them in this series here, so should have some ideas on what might be happening, although in this round they've got no clue about those 2 kills. Make it a 3rd and a 4th. This is ridiculous.
Even catching onto the TP all the way to the back of stairs and onto the Judge kill. It's going to be DFM, a quick, flawless round, completely red. Best foot forward, going to be the A site. Maybe a slight lurk up around B.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds in towards the site, though. Kaide is playing at the back of the site. He's going to get stunned out.
Jemkin going in for the kill. Akame holding the back angle, though. Quick trades coming on through, and quick snaps onto the next one, but Xpharaoh will find a trade of his own. Onto the site is May as well, wanting to play spoiler against the spike plant. Has to deal against the turret, but it's enough! Xpharaoh gets off of it after the spike goes down. Cess comes in with a Judge kill. It's Crazy Guy tucked in under hell. Cannot quite land it. Low health up against a fully healthy Yatsuka. Landing the final shot. DFM take the lead.
Always some aggressive strength to be seen. Yatsuka with this operator in hand as well is going to be at the focal point of this B site.
He does sidestep a lot of the utility, and he finds the shot onto Jemkin. Still, though, the team has made their way into sight. Kaide on towards the other end of Link as well.
Double flank potential here. Cess times it right at the doors, and May keeps on going, but the turret will check him.
I'll handle this.
And he goes into Dimensional Drift. Extra pressure now for RRQ.
He doesn't, or he does spot Cushy. I don't believe he did.
Cess, though, trying to make use of that information, at least trying to capitalize it on towards Cushy, but onto the side, it's Akame, it's Kaide, it's Xpharaoh with trades as well. Akame and the rest of them now trying to push on through in towards Link while the spike continues to tick away. Lockdown comes in, Hunter's Fury deployed, and they will be marked down.
Bit expensive at the end, though. That lockdown goes down, but there's so much time for DFM that they could try Tour de Force to come out from Yatsuka, and he's going for another Sewers challenge. We'll see if this molly will get broken first or it's immediately popped. No, it is the latter. Yatsuka He still gets away with one. Dirty done is Monyet.
Fantastic. That's going to have to be a bit of a breather for RQ now.
I mean, the biggest thing right now is Monyet's not being able to play this bloody game. 0 for 6.
Oh,
getting taken out time and time again before, you know, he sees an opponent free of charge.
For Monyet as well, who's always so jovial. That's going to sting, but right now the rest of the team trying to pick up the pieces, pick up the pace perhaps into sight. Slowed down by mollies, slowed down by flashes. It's Kaede on point. Another flash and a flag! Oh, it's all three down at the hands of Kaede! Tapping away into the smoke. It's just Xfero who has to tuck tail and turn away.
I mean, it's May.
It's May.
Enough said. Looking great for DFM at the moment. Early Prowler over towards A, not going to see anything too far forward, but it's Yaska again for another opener at B. And look at this contingency of utility to get thrown out as well. It's absolutely perfect, but Gem can trade.
Ooh, almost. Yeah, Yaska just trying to find it right back for his team. Still though, damage is sustained for RRQ.
But a pit is going to be nice and stinky in this situation as well for DFM's chances to get back in.
Jemkin, feet revealed as he played outside of the pit. Now the Prowler goes on through. Monyet, snakebite for cover, but that leaves his teammate high and dry. Now trying to play around it. Cess comes in, fanning the judge.
Yeah, now this is the time for the timeout. You're losing around like that, where you brought it into a little bit of a doable scenario in the 3 versus 3 post plant with a pit. You'd think that it would be the protector that you needed.
It's tough to meet some expectations as well with all them built up, but right now...
We're going into the op again, Yatska. You are always at the right spot.
Right on point. Rendezvoused up on top of the boxes. Hoping to get onto Jemkin! That was mid-slide! Stars placed up, TP's going on through, swapped over to the Headhunter, but the shot's not going. It's gonna be May now, blindsiding himself into play. Cushy landing the frag.
It's absolutely ridiculous that that one happens again, but now we've got a 3 versus 3 where there is a chance for RRQ to try and close. Xfero really off yonder as well here, but not looking behind him. Akame aware.
Now on Cess, quickly sussed out by Cushy. Garage in control.
Kaede, if you need, can run it back in towards the site. It's an extra body.
Oh, look at Cushy though. Oh, to get another angle all the way up C-long. Flash is heard. Monyet trying to stay alive. Spike's being tapped though, and here comes Cushy. Slight whiffs on the burst, but just enough to get Akame off the spike. Shock dart in!
My ult is ready.
Ha! On to the next one, and there is the quad to complete the mission. How does he, oh my, this is brilliant.
Yeah, but they are going to just sail on past him, and they could potentially try and bait his rendezvous if he chooses to just dry take it back. The shoulder was spotted. Finally an opener for RRQ and an open site that they can make their territory. Claim it in spades with the plants as well.
Trying to hold on to it though, but it's going to be the run it back from Kaede. They're going in fast and hot. Monyet able to slow it down, but here comes Hunter's Fury as well. Xfero tucked into the corner thanks to the beams. He's trying to stay alive, but sussed out by the flames. Akame landing a shot through the smokes, and it's complete and utter destruction from DFM.
Lovely call. Dude, don't tell me he's at the right spot again.
Just might be. Cess as well, if not.
Well, that's going to be the job.
Okay, right through the corner of the door. Now straight on through, Jemkin trying to layer on that utility, but look at the flicks coming through. Yatska able to land one down, Kaede as well out from B. Still though, site opened up. Yatska wanting to reclaim Garage, a barrel spotted at the end.
Yeah, that's unlucky, and Akame's just going to send a Nightfall.
Real quick, tough pressure. Not safe enough to get the spike down, and your health is so darn low. Kaede lights it all up!
He's just so in your face at the moment with that Phoenix. His team is setting him up brilliantly with a lot of that utility as well there. He knows how to click the mouse button when he sees an opponent.
What's that? The mouse button? What is that?
Well, it's the one that Monyet's trying to spray, and we're missing for him because he's still on 0 kills, a whole half absence of frags. And there's going to be another one as his first casualty in this.
Disgusting. Well, Xfero Cushy able to somewhat bring it back from the brink. Straight on through in towards the link area now, though, as a shock dart gets sent in. May trying to stay alive, staying afloat. Oh, what? Flick from left to right!
Unheard of! That is absolutely jaw on the floor moment from everyone watching that. That is incredible. Absolutely ridiculous. I need slow-mo, I need zoom, I need
enhance
mouse settings. That is,
oh my god.
these are slow-mo, thank you. That is absolutely ridiculous, man. Just playing Spotto towards sewers as well, and they're trying to rely really on that alarm bot at the front side of B that will get destroyed by the Blaze, but Kaide is still just going to open up onto Jemkin.
It's the Sheriff of all things, and now stars and everything to boot. xFaRREL will have a go with a spam. Kaide, though, applying pressure into C. Cushy able to hold it back.
But what else is he going to be able to find here, Quack? That's the thing. Tap of the plant, try to draw your opponents into a fight. Cushy's going to think better of going a little bit too overzealous there. Wait for Crazy Guy with a flash not available to swing.
Oh, that's the right protocol. May will go down, as will Akame. Cess is way too far off.
You know, I thought for a split second that Cess was playing down here, and I thought, does he have an Odin? Is he going for that sort of spam that we've seen?
He's
No.
got a Bulldog.
Yeah, he's trying to play the time, trying to play the wraparound. And eventually someone's just gonna cotton on. But there's no time. The defuser will come out, and Monyet will get on the board!
Hey!
We're there! Game starts now! When you think about momentum, who is the most momentous agent in this game? It's Neon. He used to play Neon, now he's not.
That could be...
Maybe bring it back.
We'll see.
Headcracker on a Jemkin though. His Neon will get shut down for now. May to gather some further space over at long, and you don't necessarily need to see DFM try to overwhelm the forces at A rapidly. They can set Seoul.
Oh. Perhaps a bit overzealous?
xFaRREL is going to get some good information though. Not much that he can do with that trademark looking at him. Not a situation that you really want to call for a smoke either, you'd assume. Crazy Guy has to sit and wait for one of them to be available. And also, when you hear this utility being broken in the garage, you do have to think that it might be a bit of a C-ender. Hence, you can get flanked.
Does lure RQ into the open and long. Cushy, though, taking down the duels. Really flips the script for the round. May and Yatsuka now having quite a bit of work to do.
But do they still want to go to this C site? Because you've kind of got your win con being xFaRREL not being spotted over at long by the trademark, and now he reveals himself. I wouldn't have minded him kind of waiting, because he's just going to walk into the crosshair. Yeah, this is a misplay from xFaRREL, unfortunately.
I would have known, but yeah, it's a little bit too early. Now, 2v2, and DFM get their options at this buffet.
Playing for a garage swing or a spawn spot. One off the drift from A. If he picks up a kill here, could use that to try and seal the deal on this round. But for Cushy, you've got a dart. Crazy Guy has a smoke. Playing them silently until the dart. Ooh.
Garage not checked yet, though. Tucked in. Cushy online for the third. Smoke comes through, and now all you got to do is play around this spike. May hoping to get the right spray down. Perhaps looking to sneak in too, but you gotta consider so much. He has to be quick! Cushy! Finger on the trigger!
Nicely done from RQ at the end there. Very patient to go in together. Crazy Guy wants to send it straight on down.
Heard by Kaide.
Oh, was it though? Just by position, I don't think it was. Oh, Akame just, he spotted the noggin, but he couldn't get the job done. Trades out and drift for May too, mind you.
Oh, he managed to get one out of it though, but here comes xFaRREL and Jemkin. Outside of garage, the spike has been dropped. Yatsuka wanting to retrieve. Little does he know though, a bit of a crossfire set up thanks to Jemkin on the other end of window. Tucked away from Cosmic Divide. Footsteps now heard. And Peaks quickly snuffed out Cess. Last one left.
He's just left where they buy guns, mate. Got a mighty task to do here in a 1 versus 3. He can't get the job done past go. xFaRREL has his number. 8 for RRQ, 4 in a row. Just want to make sure that if you're RRQ here with these weapons and this now 2-player stacking towards the A site, that you don't get pancaked immediately.
Like counter recon. Manya with the spams alongside the rest of them. Blocking all avenues of entry. 30 seconds left. DFM, what is your plan?
Well, it's not flattened by for RRQ. Instead, they stole and flattened the advances of DFM into the A site. Now they're left kind of scratching their heads on where to go. Was it towards C? It's going to look to be B.
Going up around Link. The Odin spam, it's working a treat. Gen.G goes overdrive, and here comes Xfero as well. In an instant, 4 players from DFM down in the ground. Just Yaska trying to hold on to the operator, but down to Gen.G's lightning hands as well. 10-10 is the score.
30 seconds left.
Now, would have been nice if it landed, but still, nonetheless, still online. Relay Volta slow things down.
The thing is, there's 4 members of RRQ already here.
Everyone's prepared for this oncoming hit. Odin's all prepped up, pointed to this one fatal funnel, and they will continue to hold down left click. May able to find the trades, trying to push on through, running out of time though. Can you get the spike down? Yatska providing cover inside for Overwatch, but here comes Xfero from the back. He's done it! RRQ off the map point and continuing to eliminate every final player.
Clear a lot of that space, go in through the sewers and clear that too with the wall. So he's got the space, he's getting in towards A, he's been droned, and well, that's where the Odin is just gonna spam him into oblivion. That's, yep, unlucky, mate.
Seeing only one guy, it's a real telltale sign as well. But here comes Yatska still. Xfero, instant trade.
Lockdown as well for the retake, immediately drops. Flank watched as well.
Spot on onto everything else. Just Cess left. How many times have we seen him in this position? No!
You're done. You can't get out.
Completely burnt out by the Nano Swarm. This is how RRQ keeps the throne intact.
You just know that that feels like death by 1,000 cuts, doesn't it? The Nano Swarm is ticking you down time and time again.
They kind of struggled on attack. So for me, this game actually kind of went in the natural direction that I expected, and I'm not surprised to see RRQ actually pull off a comeback here.
Yeah, big time.
To what we just saw on Haven there. So similar, actually they're starting out defense. I must have missed that one. So they're going to really look to, just like they did on Haven, disrupt. Yatsuka's in fine form on the chamber, and then it's going to be Yoru Phoenix to give RRQ some problems to attack into.
You could try and draw something from them, but that's just a completely different team and supporting affairs around it. They also run double duelists with the Yoru too, so we'll see. Yatsuka though for the first. He's going to get a tag on a Gen.G, by the way, who's on the chamber.
That's a lovely little head-to-head right now. Tucked inside of the smoke, look at Yatska. All of them passing right by, but Gen.G gets the final flick at the end, now sussed out by the trademarks. Kaide, unfortunately alerted. The rest of the team as well, not quite having the initiative they want onto the A site.
He does have curveballs available. Right now, though, Akame is getting pressured by the space that RRQ are just hunting for towards spawn. They're going to shut him down.
And then back in an elbow. Maybe eating a curveball here or there, but still not too bad. You have other pieces of utility available, prepping up the Paranoia, for example, and there they go. Kaide in for the quick double, but at the end of it, still many more players from RQ alive. Gen.G and Xfero onto the spike, defending it with their life. Cess, last player again, but he's not quite able just yet. The circle has just closed, and he's already run out of time, and Xfero comes in for the final blow.
Gets close in the ends.
Strong side Euro again, though. They might be close, but doesn't quite have the gun.
Spike planted.
So, playing around close. Maybe some exits. Yatsuka will be able to open things up. Smoke's coming through as well, though. Cushy right around the corner. Automatic weapons aplenty. He will be able to mow down 2, but Akame comes in as well.
Hold the phone. We've got a call on right now. Maces and Akame.
Yeah, even then. RQ still just has their number. The objective is clear. Blindside, though, coming through, and Crazy Guy will keep things in check. Final flick at the end, but it does come so close.
Now, but Crazy Guy getting the job done there is really well done. He wants to make sure he's not a liability, I guess is the kind of devil's way to put it, right? So if he's getting these frags, if he's getting that confidence up, it does look really good.
Yeah, I think he's proven quite a bit last year. Now let's see. Quick peeks on through, some slight information, but also for the rest of the team to try to suss out what DFM wants to do. Kaide, though, just going in for the kill.
Here. You can see the amount of damage that's been delivered previously with the rounds RRQ have found, right? This bonus is looking pretty woeful. on yet with the Phantom. Rest of them with the classics. I guess you'd say a headhunter for Jemkin. Love the space that Yards is finding.
That could have been quite a lot, but still, now it's a weapon picked up by RRQ, and then a very open A site.
And a 3v3 as well. It can look very achievable for RRQ. Quite the early nightfall as well, just to ensure that no one's close towards spawn, no one's close towards site. They're going to opt to plant a little bit differently as well. They can go towards spawn for the defense if they want. Clear it with the Prowler. See how this retake does look for DFM. They have the Haunt and the Prowler for their own. Blindside for May.
Jeez.
They lose the Fade util now though, my word.
Prowler clears back sight, enabling you to play with more options. Relay Bolt still available for Monyet as well! And that will continue to stall. There goes the slide, just continuing to toy with their food. May and Cess trying to open things up, but the flash gets them instead. Cess just can't quite make it out alive. It's a thrifty conversion for RQ to pick up the bonus.
Mid prowl for DFM here.
Cess, though, on the B site, perhaps checked. Utility all abound, and it's Monyet. First foot in. Akame quick on the draw. And now the rest of DFM able to snuff out this one choke point.
Yeah, good Iron Fist to lock them out of that side as well when you consider the trademark of the chamber wasn't there to hold them in their process. As Kaide finds Xfero, some trades will start to come out and Kushi will bring it into a state of equilibrium. And again, another scenario where as RRQ, you should know that you didn't spot the chamber, you found Akame, you just saw the Omen top of mid as well. You know where they can be around this map. No chamber utility at this B site, it's over at A. Maybe you assume Yatsuka has brought a bit of a rotation over to the site right now, but you've got advantage as RRQ. And Cess is looking to be tricky with it into the open. Too ambitious. And Yatsuka is just going to have to save this operator. That was the chance, Quack, for DFM to start this map.
Kaide, this is the guy that we've been keeping our eyes on, especially with the ult of his.
Yeah, waiting to see what he can do with these curveballs as well. Really go for a fight. Good opener for May. Extra information to Crazy Guy as well, but it's just going to get out. Kind of feels like that clone is now just a useless piece of ability. 45 seconds for RRQ to make a decision. The drift is going to come out nice and early from May, actually, to get all the information. Did he not spot Xfero? He didn't clear the corner properly.
That's going to sting. And Cess, despite getting information on the B side as well, he does it from the shadows to TP over onto A, but that be enough? Kaide, come on, surely something at some point. He's got a position.
It's just very difficult right now with that pit going down as well and the kill from Crazy Guy.
Just extends so much of this domain. Here comes May though, straight down through. Kaide as well. There goes the ult. Cess starting to stick onto the spike, but he doesn't have it halved.
Yeah, confirms that.
Team's falling all around him as well, and now it's just on to Kaide, trying to triangulate the kills. Curveballs left and right. A bit more time, but Xfero is just playing so sneaky. Back away. It's RQ with another round up.
Get Kaide out to flash around the corner, get May to flash up high behind. Come out with a couple of these nice tandem plays. Get the Fade util in there as well. Or you can spam bottom mid and get a kill on your opponent's controller.
Whoa.
That's not how that goes though, folks.
Not this one either.
And then the cookie crumbles.
And the entire Django castle is crumbling down. Xfero with yet another as well.
Yeah, this feels a little bit flat at the moment for DFM. Opener, cool. You got the frag, free of charge on a Crazy Guy. But an overheat immediately for a forward TP from Cess, and then everybody else starts to fall.
Really testing DFM's resilience right now.
Yeah. But what can May do to try and bring this almost unassailable situation back?
He's got flashes, he's slowly running out of time. Really not planted in a good spot for his defuse either, so...
Where did that molly go?
Good question. Oh, the swing!
I heard the snake bite, but I don't know where it went.
แล้ว
เอามันตีปิด
แกเดียวแกฟลัชตัวไอ้อันตี
เอามาโยน
Well, good numbers checking in towards mid and good expectations on where DFM can be. It's an unlucky tag that comes out there onto Yatska. Any other member would have finished them off. So we'll give benefit of the doubt here. It's a nice high-low. And you should be dead as Jemkin.
Just clips it right around the edge of it, spots him by the foot. Now the rest of the team will be looking to regroup, especially up middle.
Yeah, it's a split. There's a paranoia that goes into them, but...
It's going to be May just trying to go turret mode, but Jemkin swaps to the shorty, Cushy as well. Skilled up middle, spike down soon enough. Akame and Yatska.
Jemkin does have that trademark that is still down on the other side of the map, but no flank coming out from there. He'll still watch for one in case they don't exactly know where Akame and Yatska currently are positioning this retake from.
Oh, this will be telling. Good little opener for Yatska. They still do have a slight opportunity. Cushy is low after all, as well as Jemkin. Whoa! What movement though? Just to play for the intel, and there goes Jemkin with the angle lockdown at the end.
What did I say? How many 4 versus 5s have we seen from RRQ who can just look to coordinate a good hit into this site?
Perhaps a little bit worried about the other end of the map, but that's where RQ just doubles down. Akame in position though, good for the first one. Not quite the second, Kaide. Another layer in with the run it back to try to slow things down, but might have revealed quite a bit much. May does arrive just in the nick of time. Yatska as well. Another shot through. All of a sudden, the tables might have turned. A big pop flash. And it's just Cushy left. May right around the corner. And finally, DFM on the board.
There we go. Golf claps for DFM. They have found a round. So gotta be a little bit careful. But last round and a half now. Tour de Force is out for Jemkin. Monyet is just absolutely bloody sending it up through mid, and he's just going to go straight into the judge as the executor on the round.
Slight decoy for Crazy Guy that got inserted into this spot. The rest of RQ playing around the end of that smoke. Crazy Guy, there he goes.
He's got ults as well. If he wants to try and hit this A site with the rest of his team, he can come in a little bit later. He can spot some information. He will just get in up close and personal with them. Speaking of, Kaide now needs to do absolutely everything.
That was the Blaze that got the kill, but still, the site is open for business. Pit is online. May does have drift, though.
Yeah, you always feel incentivized that you want to find something just before using it, but now I'm going to think better of it and facilitate an entryway for the team.
Come on, Akame. Was this duo from last year, but yep, slowly getting spotted out. Now May just creating a bit more chaos on the other end of it. 2 kills to his name, and the third! Back into the game, DFM will close out this first half with 2-10.
Maybe we did need a little bit of 2025 DFM. A couple of ghosts, some classics. Haunt that goes in first. Set you to a piece to force you out of B main.
And also revealing some cards on the A site. Utility's starting to get spent. They know there is a chamber somewhere. So flashing themselves in, trying to get the spike down at the very least. RQ trying to set up for retakes.
Yeah, 5 versus 5 again.
Whoa! Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here.
Otherwise the heads will be removed, and that's what they're tracking for in this one. Not a lot of utility though for RQ to go at this. They're going to have to try and do it in strength and numbers. Relay Bolt maybe first with the Haunt.
Force ready.
Those would be very key pieces of utility. There he goes. Shots lining up though for Yatska. Monyet with the trade. Teams playing around backsides of elbow, trying to land some sneaky shots, but it's made around the edges of the smoke! A double quickly found, and just Xpharaoh left.
Time.
No time either.
It's May. Of course it's May. Maybe that was exactly what the doctor ordered in this one to patch things up for DFM. I think in this sort of situation with Cushy being quite low, do you even just consider a 4-man save?
Yeah.
You heard the operator. You know it's a big stacked up position for DFM with 5 alive to this B side as well.
30 seconds left.
And Crazy Guy is on the other side of the map. We'll see how the beginning of this retake starts to look, because it Definitely is going to be a difficult one,
Honestly,
to maneuver, and yeah, they're just calling it. It's going to be 4 save. They're going to try again next round. I honestly don't mind it.
yeah.
Operator around that corner, you don't want to overstay your welcome.
Going up. Definitely not now alerted as to where the possible assault could be coming through. Monyet trying to slow them down with a relay. He does get it just in time.
That's just going to halt the process of DFM as well.
You already have such a position, so still thinking to get the spike down.
Yeah, they clear elbow though. If you wait for a smoke to
30 seconds
go towards spawn side, try and set it up for Yahtzeker on the line. He's just going to get on it dry and miss the shot.
Decoy.
Well, now you're aware. Trying to find the right opportunity to push in, and there goes the Odin. Spams onto May of all players. Yahtzeker smoked off. Crazy Guy, the rest of them starting to move onto the spike. No options remaining, and Crazy Guy will just behead down 3 players.
If you're going for a B split, only having Kaede over at the main choke point is not exactly what you would feel confident in, you would say. But you do slide on by with the Blaze.
Oh no. Unfortunately, might not be enough.
I don't think they recognize that May has slotted himself in very close.
Be a sneaky kill.
Oh, the timing, mate. This could be egregious. Never mind, Cushy. Aware. You've even got the push down towards A from Crazy Guy too for a first point of contact over there.
Oh no. Well, okay, managed to get past.
Yeah, you've got every position covered around the map essentially for RRQ. Locking them out of B with the toxic screen, watching towards your own spawn, because it was really it was a problem
30
spot.
seconds left.
Crazy Guy finding that forward kill on the line that I mentioned earlier as well, right? It's very important that he was on that line to find that, because now you can just switch and sit pretty. 20 seconds to go. Kaede and Akame
Really just running out of options.
running out of time as well. You can try and flash the corner and force a plant, but what do you look to
10
do after
seconds
that?
left.
It's a 5 versus 2 at the end of the day. You're just going to look to try and save. And you definitely need to hold on to these guns when that clock hits 0.
You could still lose them at this point, I'm sorry to say, Komodo.
Yeah, you could get the plant after the time, get the ulti orb. Nope, get the challenge forward. Yeah, you hear those footsteps. You don't want to risk losing the gun.
The stadium that was quite noisy from before now fallen silent. Just a bit of perhaps a Hail Mary play straight into B side. Dimensional drift not really clearing anything. Crazy Guy going for the spams too.
Set execute on the back of the dimensional drift, forcing Jemkin out into a spot of bother. Maybe not. They just did not expect him to be up high in the sky.
Says though, trying to do the best with these. The Spectre will dispatch the 2 players. And now, perhaps a little bit more. Shrouded steps into a deeper position. Prowlers to clear. Monyet alongside Xpero. Taking a bit of a journey. Alert as to where May is as well. He's got him marked, looking for the shot, but Monyet! A couple of taps and bursts, he goes overdrive and quickly beams down the final player. DetonatioN FocusMe, Detonation no more! RRQ are back on top!